Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to The Good Father, the Really Good Podcast. Now, today we're going to talk about child support again. I know we talked about it the past couple episodes, but today we're going to get down to talking about how you beat it. Okay, we went over a few things. Um, we've talked about the different types of child support. I mean, not different types, but the different types of scenarios dealing with child support, whether you're in a custody hearing um, or if you're actually in child support services. So again, want to definitely make that big distinction. Okay, please understand that. Now, but today we're definitely going to be talking about how to beat child support. Okay, a lot of people understand that. I mean, again, and again, for you, if your goal is just to drop it down, that's one thing. If the goal is to get rid of it, that's another thing. I mean, ultimately, I'm gonna say this, and I probably won't ever hear me say it again. Um, um, for you fucking dirtbags, and sorry, for you deadbeats, those who don't want to pay. I mean, you can just give up your rights to your kids and just be out of their lives and just move on and let them do whatever needs to be done. Okay. Now, with that being said, and again, understand I don't provide legal advice. Um, Everything I say to you is based upon experience and my own personal research of the laws in my state and in another state, North Carolina. Please, please, please do your own research. Again, if you're not comfortable understanding what things that I'm speaking about, you can do your research, get you a Black Laws Dictionary, or you can study, like I said, your local laws, or definitely find a competent attorney if you can find one. Okay, that's what you want to do. And in some states, they even have like volunteer lawyer services that can help you out. So I just want to make sure I put that out there to everybody. Again, definitely, if you don't understand in the situation that you're in, as far as like child support and custody, and you just need help, you just definitely take the information I'm giving you, use it as a tool to speak to a lawyer to get the information that you need. Okay, but please don't let a lawyer railroad you and take your money and say, I did everything I can. I could. Because trust me, you have to be proactive in order for them to be active. Because they work for you. Okay? And you have to tell them what to do. I mean, there's things that they know they have to do by procedure, but there's certain things that you have to make them do. Okay? But let's get into it. Like I said today, to beat child support, main thing, like I told you before yesterday or the day before, is to be involved. Be in your child's life. Be there. Not just birthdays, not just holidays, doctor's appointments. Get in the nitty gritty. PTA meetings, sporting events, dance recitals, all of this stuff. You need to be at everything. If she's there, you need to be there. Okay? This is what it is. You need to be involved. You need to go ahead and definitely make sure you're there for your kids. This is what it is. Okay? Sorry. And if you see my eyes looking crazy, it's because I got the camera in a different place today. But don't worry, I'm getting to have a new camera that we're going to be trying out here pretty soon. So, but anyway, again, be in your child's life. I can't stress it enough. You may not like her, and I get it. Trust me, I've been there. But it's not for her, it's for the kid. The kids, the children. It's for them. You're being there for them. Because you don't want them to repeat any cycles. You don't want them to be single parents when they get older. Okay? Just saying. Break the cycles. But anyway, again, beating child support here. Being kids' life. Next. Again, like I said before, go to court. Don't miss hearings. Be there. And remember this. This is one thing I want to tell everybody. A lot of people forget to do this. Or don't forget about it, but this is where a lot of people fail. And they panic. They realize, let's say you owe $300 for child support. And you only have two. And what do? You do nothing. You don't pay. No, give up that $200. It's better to go into court and say, hey, I'm sorry. I couldn't afford to pay. I gave all I had that I could afford to pay. Okay? That's what you need to do. Because here's what happens, I told you before. If you fall behind on child support, you're going to get in arrears. Comes with interest. They'll suspend your license. You can't drive. can't make money work. But the most likely what's going to happen is you don't know your license is suspended, or it is, and you're still trying to get to work to make the money to pay to make up the arrears. But ultimately, you're driving, license suspended, you get locked up. Now you're locked up for the license being suspended, and for the arrearages, for the child support. Now you're locked up, can't pay, falling deeper in debt, paying more interest. You're stuck. Tax return comes around. Guess what happens during tax time? You're intercepting your tax refund, so you get nothing on either end. So again, listen to you, boy. Pay something. Just pay something. It at least shows the court or whoever you're dealing with, even your significant other, your kid's mom or dad, it shows them that guess what? Hey, you're at least trying. Because excuses are like booty holes. Everybody's got one. And you can make a million excuses over and over again, but ultimately when it comes down to it, you didn't do nothing. And that's what the court looks at. So understand, if you can't pay the full amount, pay something. It at least shows you're trying. And something is way better than nothing. Please believe me, I can make $100 stretch further than I can make nothing stretch. I can make $50 stretch further than I can make nothing stretch. Just saying. Next. Again, as we talked about, again, definitely make sure you're giving up the correct numbers. Oh, this is what I want to make sure I let you guys know. Do not pay child support in cash. If you do, you're a dummy. Real simple. Don't ever pay child support in cash. And if you do, make sure you get a text, not a piece of paper or a napkin or something like that, a text message or an email clearly stating the dollar amount that was received, confirmed. You have to do that. I just say a money order or check, Cash App, PayPal, something that has a paper trail other than cash. Cash is the worst thing you can do, because if you say you didn't pay and you did, and you get to court and you can't prove that you paid, and you say you didn't pay, you didn't pay. And again, the court's not going to call you a liar. The court's just going to say you can't prove it. She's saying you didn't. You're saying you did, but there is no proof, so there's nothing I can really do. And which, in essence, that's what the court's pretty much saying, is that it's an even wash. So please understand that. Do not pay child support in cash. Next, because you don't. Oh, I'll say, and also, this is gonna sound pretty crude and jacked up and messed up. Do not buy your kids gifts. That's what the child support's for. Sorry, believe it or not, guess what? That's what the child support's for. Okay, you don't get credit for it. Now again, if you want to buy gifts and you want to give extra, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, don't give gifts and extra stuff and expect credit for it, because you're not going to get it. Of course, they're not going to give you credit for it. Your kids, other parents, are not going to give you credit for it, because the court's all they're worried about is the dollar amount. So please understand that. Pay attention, people. Next, how to beat child support. This one is pretty much the number one reason. Main reason is wear a fucking condom. Pick better. Get married first. That's how you prevent child support, to be honest with you. And this mainly is for those guys that aren't married. I mean, if you are married, you gave it your best shot. Kind of in your situation. I mean, listen to the other videos and you pretty much know how you got to proceed. You just got to be there, be active, and be a full participant. But for you guys who, hey, get married first. If you be out there having fun, have fun. At least be in a strong, serious, committed relationship where, like, you definitely know it's going to be where it's at. But again, I just say, I mean, get married, or at least know it's the person you're going to be with forever. If you just get pregnant by somebody you met a couple of months ago, it's on you. It's nothing I can tell you. I mean, people ask about my situation. I was in a relationship for 2 years. Like, I was engaged in everything. Um, and even them situations don't work out. But regardless, um, I told my ex in the very beginning, like, I'm gonna be there. I'm not these other dudes. So if you're expecting that, it's not gonna happen. And as we can all see, I have custody and receiving child support because of that specific thing. So understand again, make sure you pick and choose correctly, and you wear condoms and protect yourself. That's the number one secret to beating child support. It's not fucking around with random people. Okay? Protect yourself. Birth control. That is the only number one way to stop child support and being a single parent. So just understand that. Get married, serious committed relationship, somebody to be with forever. That's who you have kids with. Not a random, not a sneaky link, not somebody you met at the club that looked good, smelled, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's somebody that's financially stable, somebody that can afford to be there. Make sure the person you want to have a child with is a nurturer, not, as they call now, chameleon, somebody pretending. Okay? I'm saying just use your head, think about it. That's all I'm saying. So, thank you again for listening to me, my little tirades. It's that time again. YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for checking me out. And I'm here, I'm there, one of these cameras. Like I said, we're gonna be all set up with the super duper professional setup here in a couple of days. So thank you again for checking me out. And probably right now, probably only still got 2 subscribers. But by the time this video is watched again in about 3-4 months, I probably have about 2,000-3,000. So thank you again. Like, share, subscribe. Protect yourself, educate yourself. And again, if you're dealing with situations in court, if you can find a competent attorney, do so. Or educate yourself. I'll leave a link in the description below how I won in court, how I educated myself and was able to control the courts and get them to do what I wanted them to do. You can win in court, criminal and civil. I'm undefeated in 2 states, believe me. So check me out, the description.